One of my ideas, the idea could be started right here or right there, depending on the building materials or access that I have to the building materials to build these things. That's what I've been working on. Also outfitted with solar power. About $4,500 to about $6,000, I can buy enough wood, concreto, liquid nails, and small pieces of longwood. And I would be able to complete this task probably like a week and a half or 2 weeks, mostly myself for the most part. And the solar panels, of course, and the batteries. Anyways, it would be some sort of mansion of sort, and it would look. I probably wouldn't put a fence. There'd be a fence in a garage, but it's for the Kosher and Hallal Restaurants.com. It's kosher-halal-restaurants-restaurants.com with 2 L's, not just one. It's, in other words, 2 chopsticks, not just one. And what would be served, the differentiation between the 2 shops wouldn't be much. And so my ideas would proliferate. I'm going to go ahead and speak my ideas out loud because I think they're worthy of that, also along recording. But I would be like a partner or maybe even a sole owner of the shop. It would do a gazillion dollars maybe, depending on if you have the right connections. And anyways, we would serve what's called bento boxes. And in these bento boxes, you would have a piece of, kosher tortilla or 2, some authentic taco chips, some cheese. I think they have this double cheese invention called Craven Crackers at the local Schnucks. It's OU certified, and they're double cheese, pun intended for those that know. And either water or soda for the halal side. We would invent a new pop drink, maybe from Papua New Guinea. We would start to sell these, pun intended, these halal certified drinks, probably starting in the country of New Zealand, or maybe Scotland or Ireland, or maybe even Papua New Guinea, pun intended. And they would proliferate, be a global brand that are halal certified exclusively. And also Sour Patch Kids, because they are kosher and halal certified. But the halal side would only have Tillamook cheese because it's halal certified. The kosher side would have pretty much the same thing, except the naming convention wouldn't be simply bento boxes, bendejo bento boxes on both sides, bendejo bento boxes on both sides. But on the kosher side, it would be Japanese bendejo bento boxes because you have to say it twice, but in a slightly different way or something. And we have the same things, except it would be like Chabad cheese because they are kosher and halal certified. The same Sour Patch Kids or Sour Punch Kids, whatever they're called. Perhaps Mike and Ike's. I think they're both kosher and halal certified, but they may be only kosher certified. Mike and Ike candies. Chopsticks or spoon. Not allowed to use a fork or a spork. Maybe a spork, but doubt it on the kosher side. And, your choice of a small, tiny little bit of taste of kosher wine, a brand new brand, a tiny little taste, not enough to be inebriated, just like a tiny, tiny little taste. RC Cola, any kind of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, that range of products, Dr. Pepper, whatever it might be. A water, of course. And that would be basically the differentiation, and it would be, and so that would be the restaurant. Kosher and halal would be served, and then there would be an invention on the kosher side as well. I'm not going to tell what that invention would be. It's not really that innovative, but it's fairly obvious. Anyways,